The machines didn't rise. They replaced, quietly, line by line, prompt by prompt, until millions of humans no longer had a role. This is part 2 of our journey into the AI takeover. But this time, we're not looking forward. We're looking back at the jobs we've already lost. Since early 2025, the global workforce has been reshaped, not by war, not by recession, but by an invisible intelligence that works faster, cheaper, and without rest. From support desks to courtrooms, music studios to hospitals, entire professions have fallen to automation, some without us even noticing. Let's break down how AI has already rewritten the rules of employment, job by job, sector by sector. The first to go: admin and support. In January 2025, the first reports came in quietly. A multinational telecom laid off 12,000 customer service agents after integrating a new AI assistant that could handle full conversations in 18 languages. The press release said, improving efficiency with state-of-the-art automation. Next came customer service and call centers. I didn't just understand questions, it understood tone, emotion, context. Tools like SynTalk and NeoChat weren't chatbots. They were conversational agents trained on billions of interactions, capable of learning from every new one. By the end of 2025, over 700,000 call center jobs had vanished globally. In India and the Philippines, entire regions that depended on outsourced support saw their economic foundation dissolve. In the US, banks and airlines moved to fully virtual assistants, trained on years of customer data and policy guides. Then came administrative assistant. Clerical roles were next. Scheduling, invoicing, data entry, inbox management, all tasks that seemed safe because they required decision-making. But tools like Adept, InfoScript, and Auto AI could now read, interpret, and act. One large healthcare provider replaced 62 administrative workers with a single AI workflow suite. AI didn't take lunch breaks. It didn't forget. It simply replaced. Next to collapse the written word, AI in language. Writers thought they had time. They were wrong. Copywriters and content creators. With the rise of GPT-5, Claude 3.5, and hybrid transformer agents, content became a product of prompting, not writing. At agencies trimmed staff, relying on AI to create campaigns in minutes, real estate listings, SEO blogs, email sequences, sales letters, all automated. In a leaked memo, a top global marketing firm revealed that 80% of its written material was now AI-generated. Prompt engineers, people who knew how to talk to machines, were hired in place of writers who had spent years mastering tone, structure, and voice. I was replaced by a sentence, one former freelance copywriter told the BBC. Skilled white-collar roles. Then came the surprises. Jobs that required degrees, certifications, and years of training gone in a flash. Paralegals and legal researchers, AI platforms like Harvey AI and Law Mentor could scan hundreds of case files, extract relevant statutes, and draft entire briefs. In 2025, one major New York law firm reduced its junior legal staff by 65%. AI predicted court outcomes with 92% accuracy, higher than most seasoned lawyers. By late 2026, the first fully AI-written class action lawsuit was filed, and it won. Medical coders and radiologists. Hospitals had already experimented with AI before 2025, but the launch of MedGPT Clinic X changed everything. It could read MRIs, CT scans, and blood panels with 99.1% accuracy. It didn't miss anomalies. It didn't get tired. It didn't ask for second opinions. Let's look at this case study. A hospital network in South Korea replaced 40 radiologists with AI diagnostic tools in Q3 2025, reducing patient wait times by 70% and cutting diagnostic costs by half. Medical coding, once a stable remote career, was now done by language models trained on ICD-11 and insurance frameworks. Fast, cheap, flawless, the creative class crumble. Graphic designers. Designers were long considered safe. AI can't be creative, they said. But then came Midjourney 6, Adobe Firefly, and Kittle AI. You could now generate a brand identity in 90 seconds, create logos, thumbnails, t-shirt designs, UI mockups, and product packaging with a short prompt. Export layered files directly to Photoshop or Figma. Freelancers on Fiverr and Upwork reported 7% drops in demand. One major e-commerce brand let go of 8 in-house designers and replaced them with a single creative director managing a library of AI design models, video editors and animators. Long hours in Adobe Premiere, Final Cut, and After Effects became obsolete. Tools like Runway Gen 3, Pika, and CapCut AI Studio could auto-cut dialogue, sync B-roll, apply transitions, add music, generate motion graphics, even animate full product explainers using AI avatars. YouTubers, TikTok creators, and ad agencies no longer needed post-production teams. One TikTok agency in London said, "We scaled from 2 clients to 35 clients with 0 new hires. Just AI." Composers and sound designers. The launch of Suno AI and Udio stunned the audio world. AI could now generate full-length songs, voiceovers in any accent, royalty-free cinematic background music, sound effects tailored to specific scene. Indie filmmakers stopped hiring composers. Game developers fed storyboards to sound engines and got fully dynamic scores in return. By mid-2026, the AI music industry generated more content per week than the top 100 human composers combined. The gig economy collapsed. Freelancers everywhere felt it. Copywriters turned to reselling AI-generated content. Logo. Designers became prompt sellers. Social media managers relied entirely on automation. Even voiceover artists lost work to 11 labs and PlayHT voices that could mimic human tone with near perfection. "I didn't lose clients. I lost the need to have clients," said one displaced voice actor. And the platforms knew it. Fiverr launched its own AI content suite. Upwork introduced AI-assisted gig delivery badges. The shift wasn't temporary, it was institutionalized. Jobs that lost status. What made all of this more unsettling wasn't just that jobs disappeared, but that the value of human labor itself shifted. You could still do the job. You just couldn't justify your rate anymore. If AI could edit a video in 6 minutes and you took 6 hours, clients stopped calling. If AI could write a press release for $3, your $300 invoice suddenly felt like a relic. The global cost. By the end of 2026, over 8.2 million jobs were replaced or restructured globally. Countries with low automation readiness suffered GDP shocks. Career paths that were once safe became historical anecdotes. Teachers, marketers, IT help desks, insurance agents, editors, recruiters, voice artists, even junior engineers, all impacted. But the impact wasn't just financial. It was psychological. Millions found their identities tied to work they no longer had. Human value rewritten. So, where does that leave us? It leaves us here, in 2027, asking new questions. What is the value of human work in a post-scarcity world? Are we obsolete or essential in a new way? Can we redefine purpose beyond productivity? Not every job was lost. Not every person was displaced. But the shift is irreversible, and it's only just begun. AI didn't demand control. We handed it over. One task, one tool, one decision at a time. This was part 2 of our AI 2027 series. In part 3, we explore the other side of the story, the new jobs AI has created, and how to thrive in the age of machines. Subscribe, watch closely. The future isn't coming. It's already writing itself.